We start with daily chart. We want to see how we can look at the chart. And since, as we can see, we are within this correction. And if the price drop, how deep it can go, we can expect the price drop to any of this level, which is a 0.0035, following by 0.0031. That's mean if the price, we want to see how deep this can go. If we get one more drop, this is where we can expect the price drop before we get the reversal. But now the question is whether the price is going to drop or before we get the reversal, or the price can reverse from here. Okay, this is quite complex. That's why if we get any opportunity for buy from now, we can take it as long as within the correction, because as we can see, we need to see the breakout of this correction. That's why any trade within this correction we consider as a short term. For sure, the best thing is if we get one more drop, at least with the breakout of this correction, to confirm at the first correction, the last before we take the trade for the long term. This is what we're referring for the long term. That's why if the price drop, this is the lowest we can expect the price to drop. All right. And if we want to look at this one, we can put this one as a three wave internally as a this relative to this two. And right now we want to see whether we can get one more wall or not. All right. In this case, if I move to 1 hour chart, if you wants to look for the trade, if anyone wants to look for buy, this is where maybe they can take the trade. How deep this one can go, as long as this one the price haven't break 0.00392, still I can consider this one in relative to this. That's mean if I get any opportunity for buy, I will take it. And we are expecting the price to tag 0.00405. If there is a breakout, the next one is 0.0041. That's mean we are looking for the breakout of this one, because if we get any trade, still we can consider as a short term, and we want to, because we're trading within the correction, we want to see whether the price can break this zone or not. Okay, and the only way is to put our entry above the top. This is a short term trade, because if we look at the bigger, this correction, as I mentioned, we need to see the breakout of this correction, either top or low for the next move. That's why we prefer we get one more drop before we get the reversal. And as long as the price haven't break this correction, any trade is a short-term trade. Okay. And if you want to put this one as a three wave internally, we can put this one in relative to this. And this is what we are looking for. That's why if we get any opportunity for buy, this is where we can look for. It doesn't mean the price cannot drop and even the break the previous low, because technically, if we zoom in, still we can consider, we can expect this one turn to a running flat for one more drop before we get the reversal. That's why I mentioned, as long as the price haven't break this line, still I can consider this one as a correction relative to this. Okay, and that's why I mentioned at this point we can put our entry above this top, because if the price continue and drop, we just let it go. At that times, we can look at this one as a running flat, as a first correction last. Then we refer to the indicators. If we have a divergence, then from there we can look for the buy. Whether we should buy from here or not, as I mentioned, it's a short term. It depends on the traders. For sure, if we get one more drop, if this one turn to a running flat, following by if we see the divergence, any reversal, it can give us better trade in terms of the risk and reward as well. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.